Well, your morning routine of heading to work with coffee in hand could soon cost you a $400 ticket in my home state of New Jersey, which cracks down on any distractions behind the wheel, including applying makeup or stirring a cup of coffee, perhaps. Is that a good idea, or does it go too far? Here to debate, former prosecutor Jonna Spilborg and trial attorney Whitney Boan. Good morning to both of you, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jonna, why do you want to take away my coffee?
All right, don't worry, Steve. Nobody's going to take away your coffee. Under this bill, no one's going to get ticketed simply for drinking coffee in the car. But if your coffee spills in your lap because you're applying your mascara, surfing the radio, and driving with your knees, and that causes you to drive unsafely, yes, you are going to get a ticket, and deservedly so.
Whitney, this particular proposed bill is very broad, so who knows what it includes?
Exactly. What if this includes, if a police officer thinks, you seem distracted, maybe you're too stressed about work and your mind is elsewhere, or maybe you're singing at the top of your lungs, and because you're doing that, you're too distracted, and so I'm going to ticket you, and you're going to be in violation of this law. You may face fines, license suspension, a hike in your insurance premiums because of points on your license, all because you're doing things that normal people do. It goes too far. It's far too broad.
Well, Johnny, also, the radios these days, if you go from AM over to XM radio, you're looking over at that panel for 10 seconds. Is that distracted driving?
Yes, it is, but here's why you won't get in trouble just for doing that. The bill actually says if you are operating unsafely. So if you can navigate your XM radio without taking your eyes off the road, without veering it to another lane, you're okay. That's why the police aren't going to have to get into your minds, and we're not going to have to get into theirs, so they can decide whether or not we're distracted in our heads. It's how you are operating the vehicle that's going to make the difference.
Oh, Whitney is shaking her head no.
It's too subjective. It leaves too much room for subjectivity. I mean, what if somebody in the car yells out and it distracts you? I mean, then are you at fault and you have a problem with this?
How's a cop going to know? See, a cop won't know that. That's why there's an
maybe the
enforcement
passenger
issue here.
tells the cop, and it just gives far too much discretion. We already have laws in place to protect each other, protect ourselves from each other on the road. This goes too far. It's overly broad. It assumes that every driver on the road should be not distracted, which is it's just ridiculous. Someone can be distracted and still be a safe driver.
What's the harm in that, Steve? Just drive while driving.
Maybe it's too much to ask.
Well, let's see what they do in New Jersey. All right, Jonna Spilborg, Whitney Boan, thank you very much. A good spirited debate.
Thank you.